see. No, I'm not on vacation yet. I had to work on Monday still. Right now I'm in the middle of packing and try hard to not forget everything. And I did not plan to make a video, but I wanted to show you something really awesome, and then I just decided I will make a quick on recent rotation video too. I did a trade recently, which I'm really happy about, and as I mentioned in my first intro video, I'm a big fan of Hansen, or Hansen. I'm always saying Hansen, even though I think it's Hansen. Well, yeah. And before he made his solo albums, he was in a duo called Hansen and Carlsen. They made 3 albums, and some of them were not repressed. There exists just the first press, and therefore they were quite hard to get, but now I finally was able to complete them. And yeah, this was the one I received with the trade, which I did with Matthias from Sweden, so thank you so much, Matthias. This is Hansen and Carlsen Rex. So Hansen just plays his mesmerizing Hammond organ, and he teamed up with Janne Carlsen, who is a jazz drummer, and the heavy drums are featured throughout the record here. They were all released on the Polydor label, and since this just wasn't this original one, and it's just this really energetic, psychedelic duo music, which I really enjoy, and I think this is even their best album. And yeah, sometimes it's laid back, sometimes it's more energetic, and it's just a magnificent album, and I'm really happy to finally have this. I also have the other 2 albums they made, Monument, which came out in '67, and is their debut album. This one I found in Sweden when I was on vacation, and on this album there's a song called Tax Free, which they later licensed to Jimi Hendrix, who did a cover of this. He was jamming with them in Sweden, and apparently he really liked this song, so he wanted to do a cover of this. And the last one, this is a reissue, Man and the Moon, which came out in 1969. This is one album of them that's gearing more towards the jazz direction, but it's still psychedelic. And I received this as a birthday present from my husband this year. And yeah, now I'm finally happy to have all 3. Something else I recently bought is Embryo Opa, their debut album, which came out in 1970 originally. This is the 2010 Get Back reissue. And yeah, I don't think I have to say that much about Embryo. It's just this really nice free jazz mixed with psychedelic prog rock. This is a fantastic record. You have here featured flute, bongo, saxophone, and cello. And as you just know from Embryo, it's always a really right and really fantastic mix. Llewyn Davis opens the 7 gates of transcendental consciousness. This is playing in the back, and I would say it's basically space folk. That is even a definition. It came out in 1972 over EBOS, which seems to be a really small private label. And Llewyn Davis, there's not that much to be known about him. He's an occultist musician, and he had his homemade guitar, which was built out of 6 different kinds of wood. I received this as a gift last year, and it seems to be an unofficial reissue. There do not seem to be any official reissues around. So, but it sounds okay, and I'm happy to have this because you cannot even get the first press for decent press. obscure, psychedelic, really captivating. I really like this a lot, and I have to look into his other stuff also. And I don't have sadness from Masahiko Sato. This is a soundtrack to a psychedelic anime which was released in 1973 with really beautiful watercolors, and as you can see it here, it's like the style of the movie, which is really beautiful and super weird, but really awesome. This is an Italian soundtrack for the Japanese movie made by a Japanese composer, and this is a wild, gorgeous mix of psychedelic, free jazz, funk, some even Japanese pop influences through the vocals that are on it here, and it's haunting. And this is the Finders Keepers reissue from 2015. Sonic Mainliner held this up in one of his videos last year, I think. Yeah, and it's a really enjoyable record. Eddie Fisher and the next 100 years, and the next 100 years. This was originally released in 1970, and I have the 99 reissue of Eclectic Records. Yeah, I really enjoy this. It's, I would say, soul jazz with some funk influences. And I was recently buying this copy sealed, even though it's the 99 reissue, but yeah, it's really a fantastic record. Quicksilver Messenger Server, What About Me from 1970. It's the fifth album they made. It came out over Capitol. I don't have to say much about Quicksilver because they're one of my favorite psychedelic bands, and even though my favorite album would be Happy Trails, I really enjoyed this one too. And I think the first song, What About Me, the title track, is still fitting in this time. And yeah, it's fabulous psychedelic music. So. Blow Chapter 1, which came out in 1973 over EMI, and this is Nigerian psychedelic funk. Just a fantastic feel-good record, very mellow and mesmerizing and highly enjoyable. Archie Chap, Sea of Faces, which came out in 1975 over Black Saint, which is an Italian label, and this record was also recorded in Milano. It features Archie Chap, of course, Charles Greenlee, Dave Burrell, Cameron Brown, Beaver Harris, and Bunny Foy. The first side on this record is one track called Hypnosis, which was originally written by Gretchen Moncourt III, performed with Jackie McLean, I think. And yeah, the name says it all. It's a really hypnotic track. It has this really high melodic and repeated melody, which really gets hypnotic, and it's a fantastic track. The B-side consists of 3 tracks, which are also really awesome. The first one includes a poem and beautiful voices of Bunny Foy. The same goes for I Know About the Life, the second track. Yeah, the second side is more mellow, while the first one is highly melodic, and yeah, it's just fantastic. The Dark Reality discovers Hobie Carmichael's music shop. Yeah, I don't think I have to say much about this. It's well known, I guess. This album came out in 1970. It's an absolute funk jazz classic, and I was so happy that Now Again was reissuing this in 2015. And it was a record that I had to get warm with at first, but now I really love this. The next one was a complete cover by, but still enjoyable. It's Sergio Mendes and the Brazil 77 home cooking. Look at that fantastic cover. It was really cheap on the flea market, so I had to take it with me. And this was recorded in 1976 over Elektra. And yeah, it's jazz, Latin, funk, disco music, I would say. Just perfect summer music, and I really like to let this play in the background while I'm doing something, and yeah, well, this is perfectly fitting. Secret Oyster Season. Secret Oyster was a Danish jazz prog fusion band with some funk influences. This one came out in 1974 over CPS, and yeah, it's a fabulous record. It has some really epic tracks on here. Some of them are more laid back and some are more wild, but for me it's an outstanding record. It has really fantastic sax and organ play, and it's a fabulous record. Sweet Smoke, Just a Poke, which came out in 1970. Sweet Smoke were a band which was formed in Brooklyn, and they moved to Germany to live in a commune. And this is jazzy flavored psychedelic rock, and features excellent sax play, I would say. Just has 2 tracks. Second one is City Sally, set 2 is Baby Night, and they're both terrific. And the last one I want to show, which I recently listened to, and I watched the film. It's a soundtrack. Inside Llewyn Davis. Inside Llewyn Davis was a film in 2013 produced by the Coen Brothers. I'm a big Coen Brothers fan, and the soundtrack was composed by T-Bone Burnett, and they worked with T-Bone Burnett also on Obrala Beado. This one was even well known for a really nice soundtrack. And Inside Llewyn Davis is a film about a young folk singer and his struggles and misadventures in one week. It's kind of a melancholic movie, but it has also a really funny tinge to it. And it's loosely based on the life of a folk musician called Dave Van Ronk. And I think the film is very atmospheric, and it has a certain look with a filter over it, and the music featured is really bringing you back in time. And of course it's folk music, and most songs are interpretations of older songs or traditionals like 500 Miles or Hang Me Oh Hang Me. There's one original song of Bob Dylan here, and one of Dave Van Ronk, which the film is based on, and most of the songs are sung by the actor Oscar Isaac, which has a really nice voice. And Justin Timberlake is also participating in this movie, and even though I don't like him that much, he does a really good job here. And so it's just, if you like folk music, this may be interesting for you. I can also recommend the movie itself. This is the DVD with the concert Another Day, Another Time, which is just celebrating the music of the film and features Joan Baez, Patti Smith, Jack White, and other people. And this is highly enjoyable too. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to do a quick update, and now I'm trying to pack everything, and then I will be off to the Netherlands, and hopefully I will have nice weather. You see. So I hope to be back with some new vinyl finds, of course, and thank you for all the recommendations you gave me for record shops in Amsterdam. I really appreciate it, and I hope to do the next ECM video at the end of my vacation. So thank you for watching, and have a nice time. Bye!